Fashion side of it in the late 90s, for many, me included, was, I suppose in a word, quite tragic, which is quite glorious now. Do you know what I mean? That was tragic back in the day is now fashionable. So your Moschino and stuff, and your shirts and sparkly Gucci shoes and stuff like that. It's gloriously tragic, I think. And that was it in London back in the day. Like I said, you got your Prada and your Gucci shoes and your smart shirts and stuff, mixed with jeans. Moschino and Versace. It's all shining and blinging in the lights. Glorious tack, fabulous tack. It was just really like London and really fantastically common. It was just UKG. It was just South London, man.
I first went out to Ayia-Napı in the year 2000 with my friend Cherie. When we got out there, we had such a laugh, man. We stayed awake for a few nights just raving it up to the garage music. We got offered jobs as promoters, so we just didn't go home. One of them asked us if we wanted to promote the Abyss nightclub, so we jumped at the chance and we got keys to a really nice house. It was only half built, but we made it really cool. And a lot of the DJs and promoters moved in with us. I think it was the first foam night party. We were up to our necks in foam, like dancing away. And a lot of models came along who were going to help us promote. One of them was a Versace model, and he was going out with Madonna. He was Greek. And in the middle of the foam, this guy came up to me and he asked me for the keys to the house we were all staying in. He wanted to stay in my room, but I just gave him the keys because I didn't really want Madonna's sloppy seconds.
Right, so there was this one time, myself, DJ EZ and a guy named Badger got caught up on the rooftop in North London Archway. We was on a recce trying to find the perfect location for Freak FM. Whilst we was up there and we looked about for the perfect places to put the transmitter, the rig would go down there in the lift shaft, that's all good, let's go. Looked over the roof side and we saw blue lights and we thought that can't be for us, but it was. They managed to get up on the rooftop and we heard the police saying, there's people up there, we're gonna go up there. Badger took it upon himself to go back down there and just gave him attitude, unruly, and said, I was looking for a place to set up a radio. They said, are you up there with anybody else? He says, no. The police did come up and they said, what are you doing up here? Get down. We came down and we was bricking it. This was in the love of garage.
Back 98, 99, 2000s, you'd have lots of bootlegs coming out all the time where you'd recognise, the vocals that were being played, put on top of a garage beat, produced by a well-known producer, and they were really popular. And there was loads of examples of this back in the day. There was the Boys Mind track by the Architects, and there was this one instance where I managed to pick up a record and I was listening to it as you normally do in a record shop. You get to listen to it first of all, and there was just this great vocal on there over a garage beat. Over the next couple of days, the Pirates are hammering it, and it was only about 2 or 3 weeks after this that I was listening to a commercial radio station, and it was actually Destiny's Child who had sung the vocal, and it was Bugaboo. And it was just a really interesting time where the underground felt like it was moving faster than the commercial area.
I think in the garage day, all of the promoters, they kind of spoke to each other a little bit so that you weren't all on the same night. That was kind of like a big thing. I just think it's whoever promoted the hardest, if I'm honest. When I first started ever promoting events, I lived, slept and breathed it. I would literally be out with a bucket and paste, sticking up posters 5 nights a week from 8 p.m. at night until 6 o'clock in the morning, like on my own. I didn't really have any money, so I was just like, this is my job, this is what I have to do, it has to be busy. Straight from there, I'd go and stand outside the club and hand out flyers, and then go to the local cinema and stick flyers on cars. Then from there, I'd go on whatever was the local pirate radio station that I could get on and start like plugging, like even if it was like 2 a.m. in the morning, I'd just go and get on the mic or whatever show it was and just start, this Saturday, and just hype it up. I say it to everybody about promoting events. If you're willing to live, sleep and breathe it, then your event will be busy.
going to a garage event was people's high point of the week. They kind of forgot their problems. It's Friday night, I'm gonna dance. And that was it. So literally, garage music was a new kind of movement. You can see how much people just let go and danced. It wasn't a case of people taking selfies. People actually went there to actually have a good time. The dancing was amazing. They just got taken away by the music. They had their own little routines. Most of the club was packed out. So there's heat, there's sweat, guys in suits, girls in dresses. People made an effort to go out because it didn't matter who you were. At that point, you was part of the night. That kind of made garage music because everyone got involved. That's something that I don't really think that could ever happen again.